John Bell Hood. He was a Confederate general during the American Civil War. Although brave, Hood's impetuosity led to the high losses among his troops as he moved up in the ranks. Bruce Catton wrote that the decision to replace Johnston with Hood was probably the single largest mistake that either government made during the American Civil War. Hood's education at the United States Military Academy led to a career as a junior officer in the infantry and cavalry of the antebellum U.S. Army in California and Texas. At the start of the Civil War, he offered his service to his adopted state of Texas. He achieved his reputation for aggressive leadership as a brigade commander in the army of Robert E. Lee during the 7 Days Battle in 1862, after which he was promoted to division command. He led a division under James Longstreet in the campaigns of 1862 and 1863. At the Battle of Gettysburg, he was severely wounded, rendering his left arm useless for the rest of his life. Transferred with many of Longstreet's troops to the Western Theater, Hood led a massive assault into a gap in the Union line at the Battle of Chickamauga, but was wounded again, requiring the amputation of his right leg. Hood returned to field service during the Atlantic Campaign of 1864, and at the age of 33 was promoted to temporary full general in command of the Army of Tennessee at the outskirts of Atlanta, making him the youngest soldier on either side of the war to be given command of an army. There, he dissipated his army in a series of bold, calculated, but unsuccessful assaults, and was forced to evacuate the besieged city. Leading his men through Alabama and into Tennessee, his army was severely damaged in a massive frontal assault at the Battle of Franklin, and he was decisively defeated at the Battle of Nashville by his former West Point instructor, Major General George Henry Thomas, after which he was relieved of command. After the war, Hood moved to Louisiana and became a cotton broker and worked as president of the Life Association of America, an insurance business. He was married in 1868. His insurance business collapsed during the yellow fever epidemic in New Orleans during the winter of 1878 and 1879. Soon after, in a single week, the epidemic killed Hood himself, Hood's wife, and his eldest daughter, Lydia. His other 10 children were left orphans.